I think I spilled mouthwash on the nozzle thing of my water bottle. That's actually kind of nasty, but I'm going to make it through. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I wasn't planning on this. I was actually hoping to start this save next week, but I was feeling a little randy tonight. So, welcome in, everybody, to the most ambitious Journeyman save in all of Football Manager 26, because, and hopefully this isn't going to blow my system up because I'm streaming from the same computer, but the idea is we are going to load everything in for our bottom to the top save. And we're going to let the chips fall where they may and hope nothing blows up. How is everybody? I hope you are doing well. Good to see you, my friends. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. We have the new patch installed, the actual official version. Things working pretty well so far. Was testing it a bit out on my laptop earlier. Am I like washed out? Do I need to... Does that look a little cool? That looks a little neater, actually. You've loaded everything on your laptop, chugs a little, mostly on transfer days, but otherwise works okay. Perfect, because that, my friends, is what we're doing, not me. It is very good to see you. How are you? So we're going to advanced set up our database. Now, this is going to be set up probably for whatever the last save I was doing. Yo, Dave, what's up? How you doing, my man? All right, I'm deleting everything. I'm going to start fresh. We're going to start 100% fresh. I don't want to have to worry about having things messed up. We are going to add the nations of Egypt and South Africa. We are going to add the nations of Australia, India, Malaysia, UAE, Singapore, Indonesia, China, Hong Kong even, Japan, South Korea. I wish there was a button that could just say, do all. Yeah, how you doing from the hernia? I hope you're feeling okay. Sorry I've been around to check in on you. Been a little busy. You're actually catching me before I reshave the facial hair. I shaved this middle portion for reasons. Which, if you've been watching the YouTube save, you will have noticed. Get Ukraine in there. We're even doing Russia. Oh, wait. I'm not done. I'm going to do it semi against my better judgment, but I'm adding the United States of America. Whether we end up in the United States of America is something totally different. Estimated games to beat patient. Total player count 208,540 as things are sitting right now. Do I have to go through all of these and make sure that it has every league? Now, obviously, we could have gone even more ambitious and loaded some kind of, modified databases. I'm too lazy for that at the moment. Not too lazy. I've got too much going on. And don't fear, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have the Women's League as well. My computer routinely goes to 100% CPU usage, so I ain't afraid of that. I do have the name fix in. I think. I mean, I do. I know I do, because if you've been watching the first couple episodes of the YouTube series, you'll know I do, because I have the names of the Brazilian clubs in there. All right, the I-League is the only option there. Liga 2 in Indonesia, my favorite place to manage, absolutely. Actually, you know what my least favorite place is, probably? Or so far in my journeys, my least favorite place has been Ukraine. The second tier of Ukraine, followed probably fairly closely by the lower levels of Wales. But I got to tell you, I mean, there are options, so we're gonna look at all of our options. And we may even take the first job offered to us. Make it really interesting. So we can't say no. When should we start the game? When should I actually start the game? I obviously want to do it when the most leagues are going to be in play. Segunda Federación. Early England? I can do early England, so that's beginning of July. Or early July, I should say. So we are loading literally every league available in the base game of Football Manager. Let's go to the women's leagues. This should probably be set up to all of them. Wouldn't it be hilarious if we just ended up in England? With a women's team in England. Second, I keep clicking on it, but like every time I look over, I'm like, forget what I looked at. All right, the Adrian Premier. 227,540 players. You're already in Europe at your first club? They won't give you a badge. The badge thing is an issue. I think you absolutely, positively must have a 2-year contract. And you can't have just joined the club. At least not your first. I mean, I think I'm going to stick with a medium. If we go small, what's small? Small is 224,700. I think that's enough. Let's just manage the settings very quickly. I want to make sure everything is the way I want it to be. Let's go with Euros. Oh, yeah. Well, you get that, too. I guess that's kind of unavoidable. All right, processing. We are going to go legacy mode, my friends. Audio visual. All right, let's go faster. Leave those unchecked. And I also... We'll do preset 3. Come on, like they couldn't even add things into the game that were in the game for decades. You think they're going to add anything that wasn't already in the game for decades? All right, we're ready. We're loading the database, my friends. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. We're going to start in the early preseason of 2025. Yeah, hang on, folks. There may be lag. You know what? I'll do the little trick y'all taught me to separate. Bear with me one moment while I do this. Set affinity. So we're going to separate FM from the rest of the system. Or from the main parts of the system. All right, here we go. We're loading the database, my friends. Is there going to be lag on the stream? So far, so good as I watch myself. Well, I'm watching the OBS. Well, I guess the OBS will tell me. Should I bring up the stream? Hey, we're already at 15%. Although I think this part doesn't take nearly as long as moving actually into the game, but we'll see. Either way, I'm very excited to start this journey. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being here. Stream's looking good. Now, I did just do updates on the computer and did a full reboot right before we came on. Not right before, but generally before we came on. But so far, no stuttering. Everything is going to look good. So when you're watching this back on YouTube, and I encourage you to do so because I need the watch hours. If you watch this back on YouTube, it will be absolutely fine. Did finally start getting some traction on the video from yesterday that I put together because I was seeing a bunch of people. I was all excited because I was seeing a bunch of people, put up the video saying, hey, here's the new news from Football Manager. Here's the patch or here's their plan for the patches, but I didn't see anything about the patch itself. And as I literally went to sit down, and I appreciate that. The algorithm has now been fed. I think it's because I made some adjustments to the title and stuff. So I'm hoping that had an effect as well. But like I was seeing that like nobody was saying that the patch was actually out. And I didn't even know that till I sat down to record. I literally pulled up I went to pull up the I went into Twitter and FM Assist, and I went to the first post, which was, hey, the patch is now available. And I didn't realize it until I had already clicked on it. And I'm like, holy crap, they've put out the patch they said is coming out later this week. So I was very excited about that. But yeah, but part of it was this morning I was getting a little ticked off. I got suggested a video from someone. Now, I'm not like throwing shade on them at all. I mean, I only have 275 subscribers now, which has been a nice little uptick from where we were. But someone with 62 subscribers had like 1,100 views on this one video about aspects of the patch. And I'm like, how is it that they're pushing that out? Why did that get pushed out and why did mine not? But not here to bitch about it. It has been pushed out. Things are going pretty well with it now. Make that 276 subscribers. So whoever just subscribed, thank you very much in the last 20 minutes. But I do appreciate the feeding the algorithm. I encourage you to do it as much as possible, which makes me wonder. So it has been a while since I've heard from Australia Dave. Australia Dave, if you don't know, when we were doing the Build a Nation Save in Croatia, would come on he would come on stream. He doesn't do Twitch anymore, but would watch on YouTube. And every time we scored a goal, we'd put up the little goal emoji. And then he started doing that on the video series I was doing as well. And then all of a sudden, no more Australia Dave. So I hope I didn't tick him off. I know, and I updated Nightbot as well. Those of you watching on YouTube will not see this, but I finally, my YouTube little announcement about the YouTube channel now finally talks about the Ituano save and not whatever we were doing before. Probably bottom to the top, actually. So we're going to start Unemployed. And we're going to create a new manager profile. These are guys I've just been playing with. Obviously, Daniel Singer is part of the Ituano save. Amos Hart I've been playing with on a just to dick around with Football Manager when I'm not doing actual work stuff. And we all know Roxy. So we are going to make Nick Bottom. What should Nick... I think Nick Bottom needs to be informal since he's starting from the beginning. So I say we go with Zip Up Jumper. And you know what? I'll start with this face. This face works for me. Let's go in the bottom. We'll make him a little bit more realistic. Skin tone works for me. We do have to go taller because Nick Bottom is notoriously a very large man. Actually, let's go. How tall? We can go 7'2.5". That would. I would say that's too much, but I mean, have you met me? So we're 7'2.5". Let's come look at the head. I mean, the head's fine. I forget which one it started off. Hair. Do we make him bald this time? That just looks so bizarre. It's like a bicycle helmet. I actually kind of like this. This is like the reverse me in real life. Random awful team just for a change of pace. So what team? What team are you at? What team did you? Or is this the same save? Who's John Zoomer? We gotta go. Wait. Let's change the color. Yeah, we're going ginger. Facial hair, we'll do the same color. Do we want him to have facial hair? I actually kind of like that. Or the Ted Lasso. Got it. Got it. I thought that's what you meant, but you know, I'm a boomer, so I have to have things explained to me. I was having this conversation with the lady friend the other day where, like, I would not be a good mafia member because if somebody came up to me and said, "I need you to go to the place and take care of that thing," I would be like, "Which place? What thing?" Like, I wouldn't want to mess up. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to put myself in that position. I kind of like the look of him. Of course, he's going to have blue eyes. All my managers have to have blue eyes. No. Harry Potter, football manager. Those actually make him look a little like he's trying to be cool, but he's older. Do faithfully. Do an earring. Yeah, we'll do an earring. No. That the eye patch is a bridge too far for me, my friends. What can we do with his nose? Let's that really is not changing anything, is it? Let's go thinner nostrils. Now we're doing the important work, my friends. Like the only thing I see change is the shadow there. Let's go smaller on the lips. Smaller and thinner. No cosmetics. You know what? No skin details. We're fine. I like Nick Bottom the way he is. Nice. Sometimes you need to look from the side to side to see the changes. Yeah, I know. Especially with like the underbite, overbite stuff. My point was just with this particular change is that it wasn't really making it mattering. It didn't really matter. Honestly, I like the color of that. Let's change to see, I think the colors are way too subtle in the clothing. Like it's just not nearly as I've gotten people have said to me like, "Yo, you look a little like Jurgen Klopp." I think literally it was just because I had like the salt and pepper beard and it wasn't as shaggy. Give this 10 colors to pick from. Yeah, that is. But like, is this really that color? That's definitely not white. Do we go? We got to go with the yellow, right? If we go with the yellow, maybe we'll change the top color. That's sexy. That is sexy. Look at that man. All right, so let us confirm. This is Nick Bottom, my friends. It's always Nick Bottom. He's a he, him. We'll give him my birthday. Not my actual birthday, because I want him to, like, be able to have a career. How old should Nick be? I mean, if we make him 2000, he's 25. 25 work? Here, I'll make him born in the... I'll make him 26. He'll have been born in the 20th century. 36? You want him to be 36? I think he's 20... What is the minimum age? So that's like 18. I don't know if he looks like an 18-year-old though. But you know what? Fuck it. We're doing 18. This is one manly looking 18-year-old. Born on 20 September 2007. You know, it actually will lean into the storytelling, because we're literally starting with no experience. Let's just... Speaking of monumentally lazy, I'm literally making him, giving him my backstory. No second nationality, no additional language. I'd like to give him like rudimentary Spanish, because I did take AP Spanish. Did not play above the amateur level. Quit when he was 12. What am I known for? I have no previous experience in any non-playing role. I don't want any kind of advantage. That is the one thing that I do like about... And I guess you technically could have done this in older FMs. Like, this whole coaching style... If you notice, every time you click on something, you get a tendency. We have no tendencies. We are starting from scratch. We have no coaching style. We have no personality. Because even here, like, inspirational, accomplished, resilient is a natural leader. Driven is highly driven. Convincing is a keen motivator. Disciplined, strict disciplinarian. I don't want any of it. We're starting from the beginning. We are literally rolling out, like Natmi said, we are rolling out of high school, and of course we graduated early. We graduated at 17 because we were born in September and we're starting in July. Nothing. We are unsuited for everything, my friends. And we have no reputation. That is still pending as well. Like, he just got his ear done at the mall. You know the little one? It makes him kind of look like Lelujo. Not gonna lie. Like, that small little picture. Nick Bottom set to embark on a managerial journey. A new dawn lies ahead for Nick Bottom, who's actively seeking work. Little is known about the 17-year-old American boss, which only adds to the intrigue surrounding him. Bottom is something of an unknown quantity away from the pitch, too, with little known about his mental approach to the game, and there will doubtless be plenty of questions for him to answer from the supporters, in particular, soon after taking the job. Unsuited for anything, full of confidence, truly the most just graduate of my school American of all time. He is American through and through. Mr. Feliciano, thank you for popping in onto the YouTube side. Hello, Italy. How are you? Welcome back from America. Sorry, I'm a little, I'm always late responding on YouTube because it's always like slightly hidden, the chat. What am I going to be looking for in the first job? A team that will have me. I would like to be in an interesting place. That is my hope. An interesting job. Let us begin our career. We have no messages, but there are jobs available. 73. Nick Bottom unemployed. This may take a few moments. Oh, that was quick. We'll see how long it takes to go through the jobs. Have I looked at the job screen yet? Because wait, why? What's so far? It's I've done my very first foray in FM26, not counting obviously the beta stream save with Everton Women, was of a journeyman style, and it was god awful. I know it's bad. I know it's still bad. Like, why they leave all of this space for this, I don't know. It does make it easy to apply for the job, but then, like, everything gets messed up. We are going to apply for every job out there. You can sort it, though, for what that's worth. So we actually, here's what we're going to do. We are going to apply. I think this may, first off, this is going to just make my life easier, where I'm not going through and wasting my time applying for the job at Wolfsburg in the Google Pixel Bundesliga or Man City in the Premier League. Both Man City jobs are available right now. Oh no, those are secure. What the hell, man? So wait a minute. So you're telling me that the job center has every position available or not? Oh God, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. So here's this is going to be my plan for the beginning. We are going to only apply for jobs. We're going to apply for jobs based on their club rating. We're going to apply for obscure jobs, and we're going to apply for local jobs if there are such jobs open. There appear to be a lot of local jobs. It's just a matter of finding the ones that are open. You cannot filter this screen in any way, shape, or form. And the fact that it's the managerial vacancies screen and it has more than just the managerial vacancies is asinine. It's terrible. Yeah. Big oof. F's in the chat for this. We are applying for the job at Syrianska Eskilstuna IF in the 2nd Division Södra Svealand in Sweden. Let's find out. Probably not. Or maybe yes. Good call, not me. You can double sort this unfilterable screen so you can at least have some semblance of order to the insanity. And I'm changing my mind because there's only like 5 jobs right now. I'm going to also apply the jobs at the regional level. So it's going to be obscure, local, and regional. So that's like up to 2 stars for right now. 1, because I don't want to accidentally stumble into a job I don't belong in. And 2, I think it'll be more interesting if we are in the whatever tier of Sweden this is. We are going to apply for that job. Hopefully. Okay, it just puts the applied at the end. No, it completely undid. Every time we apply for a job, it's going to undo. I just have this feeling. And we cannot apply for multiple jobs. Problem is that these locals in the National League North and South. I mean, if we end up in the National League North and South, we do, but... So, Alfreton Town, Kingsland Town, Eastbourne Borough, AFC Malmö, and Bernjestitz, AIK, also in Sweden. Even to like Man City, like you want me to put myself through that? See, here's the thing I'm afraid of, though. All right. Well, okay. So Iceland does have national reputation, so I think that probably is a good idea. But it's going like it completely randomizes the teams back up. Oh, that's a good point. I just looked at. You're right. So SGS Essen in the Google Pixel Bundesliga. They're gonna deny me, but whatever. Gymnasia, I'm not gonna get that job. Already applied for that one. Molde, I'm not gonna get Molde. Where's Pixel? How is Atlético Nacional? Imagine if I got the job at Atlético Nacional. I mean, we'd be starting in Colombia, but we'd be starting in Colombia with a club that I actually support in real life. Speaking of which, I think they're in action right now. I have not seen a score update. The full time they lost to Junior 2-1. But they rarely lose. So I'm not going to get too bent out of shape. Knowing that I can sort this way, though, does make me happy. And it does, it feels like it's less random. The Egyptian Premier League. No. There is no German 4th tier, but there is a German women, the German women's. I only go down. German women is available. SGS Essen is available. Polokwane City in the Russian Premier Division. I've never managed in Russia. Richards Bay. There's a Russia. Oh no, that's South Africa. I'm sorry, that's South Africa. That's not Russia. That is the Republic of South. I'm like, Richards Bay, Russia. What the hell? Yeah, Essen's women's team is in the top tier in the Bundesliga. I didn't realize there were multiple Essen teams until I saw something with SGS Essen. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was the DFB Pokal, perhaps. Although if they're in 4th tier, like it's really hard to be in the DFB Pokal in the 4th tier. You like have to like win your league or something like that. We can do Serie C in Brazil. Wouldn't that be funny? Managing twice in Brazil at the same time. Although, good call, not me. I mean, I am getting appreciation on the YouTube series for making the bold choice to go in the less trodden path. Hello, Christopher. How are you? to go on a less trodden path. Someone gave you an interview. Where? Who has agreed to interview? We got little Slovenian second division here, or third division. Belgium. Careful, because Belgium has those amateur teams. And the only U23 teams you can manage. If you remember, the last edition, the bottom to the top, Young Red. Yeah, so Club NXT is the U23 arm of Club Brugge. I didn't realize until I started learning German. You're not gonna. Yes, I believe they did. That's all you care about. You just want the damn badge. I think you're not going to like it because doing transfers just is non-existent. The only transfers I got to do when I was with Young Reds was when the director of football failed to sign a player, and he's like, "Hey, you want to give it a crack?" But I think I did get it. I didn't get the badge right away. I got the badge, if I'm not mistaken. I think I got the badge after I re-upped my contract. And I think that we're applying for jobs in India, my friends. The Hero I-League. That might be fun. Well, I guess you can do that, because if they say, no, we're really not going to give it to you, and you're going to say, well, piss off, because that's the only reason why I'm here, and that's fine. You can do that. I don't want to do that, starting off. I don't want to, close any... I'm going to get enough doors closed in my face. I don't want to do it myself. I really hate the fact that I have to do this. There was... Do you know there was... Australia. All right, so we replaced Australia Dave with Australia Chris. How you doing? Australia Chris over on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, we've hit our last open job. Kingsland Town is going to be the last job we applied for. Although we've got very insecure. There's precarious here at Cienciano in Liga Uno in Peru. We have 74 unread messages. So does that mean that we applied for 73 jobs. So we either have a direct rejection, or we have some reporter asking us a question. Oh, wait, 2. Maybe we didn't apply for all the jobs. Or it's not counting that as unread. So wait, where to go? Okay, leaks link bottom with the Yida roll. Now the Yida roll. All right, that's in the Baja. Wait a minute. The second division of Spain. I did my name fix. Why are my Spanish names not fixed? I have Brazilian names, but I don't have Spanish. So you know what? Screw Spain. I don't want to go to Spain now. I will not go to Spain until I can fix that. Can I comment on the rumors? Sure. There's nothing to these stories. I don't want to make anybody. All right, so these are just all. We have received your job application. Boom, let's continue. We have hit continue for the first time in the save, my friends. Mark the time, 9:47 Eastern. Took us that long to... Chris says he's obviously the better Australian. I don't know. I mean, I just... Australia Dave, I want to come... We have 72 tasks. Jesus. 72 tasks are coming up. Unbelievable. I'm pretty sure, though, that job screen did not sort nearly as well as it did before. I think it sorted, but as soon as you apply for a job, it got 100% all wonky again. Oh, I'm sitting here like waiting for something to happen. We've got a question from the American Soccer Informer's Andy Proctor. He wants to know, are you open to working abroad? Oh, no, you can stay on YouTube, man. I need the watch hours. Just keep it up in the background. But we got music here on Twitch, so welcome in Twitch. Was wide open. Now when I actually sing a line of a song, you understand what's going on. Am I open to working abroad? How about no shit Sherlock? Prefer to remain in the USA. Shoot myself in the foot. I mean, so far it's not so bad. American Minero just sacked their manager. There are more jobs available, my friends. It's already July the 10th. This is honestly not bad. This is not bad at all. I mean, we'll see what happens when I'm actually playing in leagues and stuff, but Wilfred Nancy is currently under considerable pressure from his job at Columbus Crew. I'm not talking about other managers right now. I'm going to tell you the same thing. Don't draw me into your little BS. 3 new jobs are available. Oh, for God's sake, where are they? There they are. So, Bahia in Serie A, Brazil, Ottawa in the Canadian Premier League, and America Minero. I changed the wood jingle. Hey, fuck the Bruins. Battling Rochdale in the National League for title promotion. 92 points, they've got 91. Your last 2 games, Hartlepool, who have already been... Hartlepool's been relegated. Again. I feel like Hartlepool... I learned about Hartlepool playing FIFA, and they were in, League 2. That kind of sucks. Wide open. Nobody has gotten back to me about. So we have not yet been outright rejected for a job. So there are 77 jobs that we are still in the running for, my friends. A rebel without a clue. So I'm doing a save. I'm doing a save just offline, just kind of putzing around, and I'm not doing so great right now. I'm in the National League South. I'm with Enfield Town, so it's almost like to me, it's like my own personal version of we got a job. I'm pretty sure that's Wales. It's either Wales or Northern Ireland. We actually got a bunch of job interviews. We have been outright rejected by Malmo and Kasrik Stars in South Africa. But we got a number of jobs. So I'm the idea behind non-league to legend that Lulu Show always did was starting with the team that is closest to where he lives. And there is a neighborhood in my town called Enfield. We are also rejected by Eastbourne Borough and Botafogo twice. Did they really need to tell me that twice? Jeju United said no. Kaiser Chiefs said no. Molde, Larna, Tampere, Hartlepool. Oh, are there two different Botafogos? Oh, yeah, one actually has the badge, one doesn't. Botafogo SP and Botafogo PB. One's in Serie C, one's in Serie B. I just thought they were being super rude. Atletico Nacional did not give us the job. Neither did Gimnasia. But we have job interviews at Irn-Bru Rangers in Hong Kong. We have a job interview at Santa Cruz in Chile. We do not have an interview at La Equidad. We have an interview at Police FA in Malaysia. We did not get offered a job at Meizuhaka in China. We have been offered a chance to go back to Greece at Iliopoli, and Robin in Latvia in the Optibet Versliga. Barrytown in Wales. Pontypridd United in Wales. Unix Labs in Belarus. I'm familiar with them. Stay away from the Greek job. And Midlands Wanderers in South Africa. So let us begin the super tedious interview process. It says we have 12 tasks. Let's go in order. So we're going to start at Irn-Bru Rangers in Hong Kong, founded in 1960. 1,500 capacity at their stadium. Currently in 4th place, I believe. We're going to attend this interview. Great to be here. Let's get started. I do miss the room. Let's do this. How would I overcome the relatively big obstacle of not speaking the language? All right, so here's the thing, guys. You know I utterly lack patience. So I am going to just answer these questions the way that I have each and every football manager. Is it okay if I do that? Like, it's part of my little role play is I just answer the questions the same. And I answer every question with every job the same. Create an even playing field for myself. So I'm going to say I'm fairly adept at learning languages. Can I explain why I appear to be... Why is this no question still here? Why is this question still in here? How hard would it have been to take this stupid bullshit question out? Because really, who fucking cares? And you know what? I would love to be able to say back to them, well, it appears that you're interviewing multiple people for this one job. Can you explain that? It's like they want me to commit to them, but they're not committing to me. You know what? I'm changing what I said just like 90 seconds ago. Normally, I just say I'm exploring my options. But for this question, if the jobs are vacant, I think it's fair to explore these options. I never promise I'm happy to work with them. I'll just say I'm not sure. I need to think more about it. I'll try my best to avoid the drop. Transfer budget, I always agree to the budgets they give me because the hell do I know what the budgets of Hong Kong are like? I'm not going to like do a deep dive into each of these leagues at this point in the process. Are there any requests? All right, so here's the thing. So here's here's what I think the downside is of this. Now, I have in the past asked for a coaching badge. Usually the response is, no, we're not interested in doing that. To which you then go, okay, yeah, no problem. When I was doing this before, the only job I actually got offered was the one that I didn't ask for the badge. At all. I never gave them an any of these teams an ultimatum. I just said, I would like a badge, please. No? Okay. Let's forget about it. I feel like just even asking, unless they are willing to do it, yeah, it's not worth asking. No, I'm good, thanks. Because I've got a whole bunch of other ones to do. Santa Cruz, come on in. Ooh, the answers are slightly different. I don't think it's an unreasonable number of clubs to be talking to. Oh, it's the hedging your bets question. We need a manager to work with limited resources. I'll do the right thing with the club's money. We've mounted a surprising promotion bid despite being well off the pace early in the season. Why am I the right person for the job? See, this is a good question. The answers, I'm sure, are god-awful, but the question itself is a truly legitimate interview question. I have the ability to push people and achieve more than they ever knew they could. I can make the players believe they're more capable of securing promotion. I mean, I'm 17. I know everything. Without wishing to appear arrogant, my reputation speaks for itself. I think we're not going to touch that one. I'm a good enough manager to hack. I don't know. I have the passion, fight, and spirit required to secure promotion. That's my number one choice right now. Cooler heads will always prevail, and I know what it takes to get the job done. Nah. We'll give everything we got. If that's not enough, then so be it. That's a very current 17-year-old. Like, not like Gen X 17-year-old like I was, but that I'm sure is a very 2025 17-year-old. We'll give everything we've got. If that's not enough, then so be it. It's farcical that you even asked. That's actually probably even more of a 2025 17-year-old. And I personally felt there's always a chance of this, and given that the club is in the mix, I don't see any reason why it can't be achieved. That's way too mature. I think the answer has to be, we'll give it everything we got, and if that's not good enough, then so be it. Because my generation just does not care. If hired, we expect... So they're asking me the question about their promotion push, and then they go, okay, well, if we hire you, just don't get relegated. I'll try my best. Budget's realistic. Happy to work with a wage budget. Nothing else. Thank you very much for your time. Santa Cruz in Chile. Nice. Back-to-back promotions. Cheater. All right, Police FA in Malaysia. Get on with other languages. The jobs are vacant. It's fair. Don't know. Don't know. Fair target to aim for. Budget looks good. Budget looks good. Nothing else. See. Once you do one or two, you can just blow through them. Although you do, I have discovered you do need to kind of read things a little bit. Otherwise, it can get very, very dangerous. I almost terminated a player's contract because I thought I knew what the answer was going to say. And I was dead wrong. They're always like, oh, take the top or one of the top two answers. Nope, not always the answer. I'm not concerned with who did what and when. I focus only on myself. Do the right thing with the club's money. Fair target to aim for. Wage budget looks good. No, I don't need anything else. We're going to be doing this a lot, my friends. Is there any reason to not promise to work with a GM anymore? You know the reason why I don't promise it? Because if the guy's like completely incompetent. But they do. I think the GMs are behind all of like the transfer room in and out stuff. Or at least the out. Or the in. Yeah, they're the ones on the transfer room in stuff. So I just don't want to. I would like to believe they do. It's just magic. Well, I mean, it's the same thing where like you hire like some 24-year-old American and all he gives you is kids from Russia that your team couldn't possibly afford. Grobini is a team in Latvia I am not familiar with. They must be newly promoted. Because I don't... What am I going to... Which one's which? Oh, okay. So the triangle is Grobina and the X's are Dagovpils. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Turn off the light. FM gonna FM. Let's just say we're all about motivation. When would I be able to take charge? As soon as you need me. My parents want me out of the house. Can confirm it sucks in that league. I liked Latvia. I spent a decent amount of time in Latvia in FM24. Offline, completely offline. But I liked it. I forget what team I was with. I was with Lipaia. I was with them. I did very well with them. I liked it. Not sure. Let me think about it. If given the job, I could do much better than expected and challenge for Europa Conference League qualification. Francis Church is a monster. If I could use a strike. So I was getting like every striker I had was getting the still looking to find the back of the net for a while. Although we are on a nice little run because I did make a tactical tweak. I changed my formation. Oh, I never say that. I always agree with those. All of these I agree with. All right, Barrytown. I find it absolutely hilarious, actually, that I am a 17-year-old with absolutely zero experience, and I did not get a substantive question from Barrytown. Pontypridd, let's go. Great to be here. The jobs are vacant. All right, that's an actual regular question. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind these interviews being short. Ooh, top half finish. Although it is Belarus. I would be happy working with a slightly smaller wage budget. Said no one ever. Midlands Wanderers. Little disappointed there's no badge in my collection of badges here. What language do I need to speak to work in South Africa? I thought they spoke English. I mean, they also speak Afrikaans, but I generally thought they spoke English. And we're done. I'm not going to make any comments to the media on any of these job interviews simply because I don't want to alienate any clubs, any other clubs I might be interviewing with, and I don't want to get the negative BS of the fans coming back and saying, who the hell does this guy think he is? Question is, how long is it going to take for us to get a job? All right, more news. Where am I? All right, Lingby said no. HJK said no. Danubio said no. I don't even remember them, from Uruguay. Yeni Matalyaspor in Turkey offered an interview. Belasita in Bulgaria have offered an interview. PSM Makassar in our old stomping grounds of Indonesia. PSIS Semarang in Indonesia. Tombense said no. Folio no. Curcio Unido no. El Mokolun, that would have been fun. Persela Lamongan in Indonesia. We're going to get jobs in Indonesia, aren't we? Rajasan in India in the Hero I League. That could be interesting. Hapoel Hadera. So Israel has said no. Richards Bay just rejected. When you get rejected, I remember like I felt like in FM24, it's like you were guaranteed a job in South Africa if you wanted one. 14 jobs are available too. So we might as well apply for those. Colorado Rapids, anyone? AIK, anyone? Another Chilean side. Skid Football in Norway. Atlanta in Argentina. I cannot apply for that job, apparently. That's cool. Cool. VPS in Finland. Never been to Finland. J2. Can't apply for there. Another Norwegian position. J3 club will let me join. Hefla IF says, thanks, but no thanks. Yes, we are looking for someone. We are just not looking for you. I don't even have any bookmarks. Oh, I have no bookmarks to set up. Let's set up at the job center for now. Wow. Rejected out of hand by these clubs. Like, who the do you think you are? All right, our tasks. More interviews. I should just say, let me forget about everything except for the football. Hey, Dufferman over there on the YouTube side. Have I chosen the team yet? No, we are interviewing, my friend. We are interviewing right now. And I realize I'm like 10 minutes late on answering your question. I really wish I could do like a split screen like right in front of me and not here on the side. I do try my best. We've actually had about a dozen or so interviews, I think, that we've gone through. Have you ever managed in Russia? Oh, I like that. That's like a 3-question interview. No, but they have a 16 million wage budget. Sold. Priscilla Lamongan. I mean, I find that obviously different leagues have their own flavors, but I mean, ultimately football is football, right? I got to admit, I'm a little intrigued by India. It's a put on. Current wage budget of $700 grand. Unbelievable, man. Well, good luck on that job. Like you got not just an interview offer, you got the job offer. Another Indian club is coming in for us. It's put on. Come and join the party dressed to kill. Got a job interview in Sweden. I don't know if I've ever actually gone to Sweden. Hedging my bets. Not an unreasonable number. Sorry, almost. The idea to save a club. Oh, yeah. We do our best, and if it's not good enough, then oh well. Lots of questions on this one. I mean, they're all the same questions, so... All right, this is the one interview I'm not going to go to. I'm not interested in doing a U19 side. Like, is that wrong? I mean, yeah, I mean, the fact they have no badge kind of bothers. I mean, I can always find the badge. They'd have no affiliated clubs, though. So they're in an actual league in Belarus. Oh, and by the way, just so two things. One, I forget to turn the editor off. I don't use it for anything. My plan is to be able to use it to rename players after you guys. But I will not be using the editor to do stupid bullshit like make myself unfireable, because frankly, being fireable is what makes this fun. Yes, it's a U19 team that is not somebody else's U19 team. So we're probably not going to get the job anyway, so we'll go for it. Great to be here. Get on well with languages. If the jobs are vacant, give me. Currently defying expectations. Let's give that one. You actually looked them up because you were considering. Oh, you've been offered this job. I guess you kind of everyone gets offered the same job, don't they? I could have holidayed ahead a little bit to make it a little more interesting, but then we would have been sitting here while my game is processing. And where's the fun in that? Wasn't this a party of five? How do they know that there are going to be 6 tasks tomorrow? Set you free, yeah. Wait, did we go on this job interview? DFC. Do you see DFC here anywhere? All right, we didn't get any of these jobs. Alda didn't hire us. Argentina's Junior said, no, thank you. Closer to free. Now I don't understand. Like, I literally had a news item that said somebody was offering me an interview, and then nothing. I am not going to talk about these MLS managers. First off, why do they think that I have an opinion? I literally don't even know what I want to have for lunch today. My 17-year-old, that is. New interview with Bergnasitz, AIK in Sweden, and we'll check to see if there are any other jobs available as well. If anything else has come up. Let's just go with the middle of the road answer. I'm ready as soon as you need me. Yes, I agree. No, thank you. Don't want anything else. But all these Alfreton Town in the National League North have offered us a job interview. It's the loneliest number. It's the number one. See, unfortunately, all of these interviews aren't really leading to anything. Miller ZP, Ukraine. Ukraine in the Pershalia. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Mac Profit, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Average LinkedIn experience. Yeah, I suppose it is. I don't spend a lot of time on LinkedIn for that very reason. I don't need to see any of it. You're just no good anymore since you went away. If it seems like I'm just randomly clicking, I'm just answering. We didn't get Newcastle, guys. Oh, it's Newcastle women. We didn't get the Essen job, though. Or with the Lady Blades. There's the loneliest. Just 5 job. Are you? Why? Why? And what does this do? Why is this here? Why is that still so broken? At least this screen works. Melbourne victory. I actually saw them be victorious a couple weeks ago. Was watching them play. Who were they playing? They were. Start rattling off teams in the A-League, and I'll tell you who they were. Wait. Oh, these are all the clubs that have declined me. Don't make me pull up a list of the A-League teams. Boom, 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 boom. Why? But they still say available in the same way. Like, so how am I supposed to be able to differentiate? Yeah, I saw them take on Perth Glory. I knew it was another team with, like, aspirations of something special. Perth Glory were not glorious. Guys, we have 2 job offers. And then they're interesting ones. They're not what you expect from Football Manager Journeyman Save. They are not in Wales. They are not in South Africa. They're not in Malaysia. They are not in Indonesia. Deporte Santa Cruz from Chile and Rajasthan in India. Oh yeah, I know. I've been here before, but I appreciate it. But that is good to let other people know. If you've never done a job search in FM26 before, yes, you need to enter contract negotiations, and from there you can delay negotiations, which we are still going to do, because I think I would be doing a gross disservice to all of you guys to just grab a job and run. But these are 2 jobs I believe could potentially be excellent starting jobs. And definitely different from any other starting job we have ever had in Football Manager. So first we will start off with Deporte Santa Cruz. €1,000 transfer budget, $7,000 per week in the wage bill. Avoid finishing bottom of the Campeonato Primera B, which is, I believe, the 2nd tier in Chile. They're offering us €280 a week for a 1-year contract. 15% promotion wage rise, a 35% relegation wage drop. So I think that means we can... There's a division below. There is not. There's a youth league. So the Campeonato AFP Plan Vital, which is their top flight, of which I'm not familiar with any of these teams. Then there's the Campeonato Primera B, which is where we would be if we were to take this job. Currently sitting where? Can you tell I've already forgotten which team is offering us the job? Oh, Santa Cruz. They're currently sitting in 4th place. So, not a bad place to start. Already in 4th. Although I have a feeling it's going to be one of those really weird ways the competition is set up. But we'll worry about that later. So Santa Cruz is offering... Let's just do this. They're offering $280 a week. Rajasthan... $525 a week. Now we're expected to finish... Would be expected to finish mid-table in the Hero I League. I would say they're currently sitting 9th, but this season has not yet begun. It doesn't start until October the 22nd, so we would have time to build our squad. And they have a badge. They have a badge I could get behind. They're in the I-League and the Durand Cup. What competition is this? Oh, that's the Drawing Cup. So the Indian Cup comes first. That actually starts in August. So like a group stage, it looks like. A couple of friendlies, and then the I-League. The NFL. That's a job to beat, my friends. We're going to delay it for a week. We'll delay this for a week as well. I think we found the job, guy. We found the job. By the way, welcome in, Baller. Thank you very much for chatting with us for the first time. I appreciate you. We have more jobs. Yeni Malatyaspor in Turkey have approached us. They are currently in the 2 league, so that's what, 3rd tier? In the Kermisi group. 170 a week for a 1-year contract. I don't remember how. I'm guessing it's 1 year. And we get a bonus to avoid relegation. We're going to delay that one. The Ernbrew Rangers. We talked about this. So this is Hong Kong. Never been to Hong Kong either. 10,000 euro transfer budget, 11.5 per week. That really doesn't do what it's intended to do. Oh, excuse me. They're offering 460. So far, India is also giving us the most money. And, you know, I like the realism aspect about... I mean, as realistic as you can be having a 17-year-old American getting offered a top-flight job in India. So, Ironbrew Rangers, another badge I could get behind. I have a Rangers kit that we could wear. Just saying. It's another 1-year deal, which we are, of course, delaying by 1 week. And Police FA in Malaysia. 60,000 euro transfer budget, 14.5 a week in wages, 490 a week for a year. Not terrible. But 5 jobs in hand, my friends. I'm not complaining. We might have to do a poll. Although I know what Ballers is gonna vote for. I think I know which way Not Me's going. So Not Me wants me to take the Iron Brew job, but won't be mad at me for taking the India job. But they're not the only ones. Burn Yes, it's AIK have approached Nick Bottom. Now there is no transfer budget to speak of. And a wage budget of $675 a week. They're offering us 130 euro a week. On a 1-year deal. So the thing is, I can't do any kind of poll that has this many options. Chanmari Football Club. Also in the Hero I-League. They have no transfer budget. They're offering 7.75 thousand a week in wages. Not to me, to the club. Don't love the badge as much, but lighter expectations. Just expected to avoid relegation, offering €525 a week for 11 months. The Swedish club with no money? That wants to pay me jack crap? I can make 4 times as much in India. Which is a sentence that very few Americans, I think, have ever uttered in their lives. ABF U19 have also approached Nick Bottom with a transfer budget and a wage budget. They're offering us... No, don't clip that. That is something that is best to have just passed by and you never see again. 750 euros a week. That's a lot of money. This would be the highest paying job to go to Belarus. But I am already kind of managing in Belarus offline. So this would be a second journeyman that has gone through Belarus. And it's a U19 club. So I'm not as excited about ABFF U19. I should be making a list. Why does your skeleton hurt? Because I made a funny? Bam, bam, bam. Now, except... So Christopher, the only thing that's different... So I've been... I don't know if you caught this part of it, but last year's Journeyman, the Journeyman save that I did on YouTube, my FM24 version, the bottom to the top, did involve a stop. Our second job was at Young Red. No, it was our starting job. I'm sorry. Our starting job was at Young Reds in Belgium. I didn't realize till after I took the job they were a U23 of Royal Antwerp. This U19 team isn't actually affiliated with any other clubs. So they are their own thing. So the idea is that, yes, they're a U19 club and they have restrictions, but I still get to treat it like it is a quote-unquote regular club. That being said, I don't really want to go to Belarus, to be perfectly frank. So I would be fine to not take that job. All right. I do have a pad of paper nearby. The question is, do I have a pen nearby? Of course I do. I've got, like... I should have pens all over the freaking place. They're all the way over there. Make me get up. Yeah, how you remember? Uh-oh. Okay, so let's write down the jobs that we have been offered. We have been offered Police FA in Hong Kong. We have Yeni Malatyaspor in Turkey. There's, of course, Iron Brew Rangers, which sounds like a gastropub. All right, Police FA is in Malaysia. Iron Brew Rangers is in Hong Kong. Then there is, Santa Cruz. We can't forget Santa Cruz in Chile. Although, again, already on YouTube, we're managing in South America. So do we want to have 2 South American saves? I don't know. There is Rajasthan in India. And we also have Chanmari FC in India. And ABFF U19 in Belarus. And Bergnasets. BERGNASETSAIK in Sweden. Let's pop forward. See if any other jobs may become available. Lots of jobs are available. Except I've already applied for all of these, haven't I? No. Defensa y Justicia, Argentina, available. See, this is what was happening. So look, I apply for this job. Okay, it's better now. There are lots of jobs in Sweden. Bulgaria, maybe. The one thing I have not noticed, and I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing. I have not noticed if a certain job I am applying for is a women's job or a job with a women's team. Unless I happen to look at the league and recognize that the league is a women's league. Like, on the one hand, that's a good thing because then, and I'm not saying I would discriminate against it, but the option to discriminate doesn't exist. But if you want to be in a women's football job, there's no way to filter anything out, so who the hell knows? We didn't get the job at Unix Labs. And the teams that we just met with have agreed to a delay. So our 17-year-old high school graduate has 8 job offers. We did not get the job in Greece. Oh, that's... So I'm actually kind of glad we didn't get the job in Greece because we've been there before, right? I would like to go someplace new. At least to start. And one of those places could be South Africa because Midland Wanderers Football Club have offered a 1-year contract, $725 a week, to take on the managerial job at the Harry Gwala Stadium. No transfer budget, but $12,000 in the wage bill. So they're in the second tier. Second tier of South Africa. That would be interesting. Little disappointed we haven't had a single nibble from UAE or Egypt. Or Lithuania, for that matter. So let's add them to the list. What are they called again? Midlands Wanderers. Nine jobs, guys. 9 frickin' jobs that we could possibly take. Do we keep adding on, or do we start thinking about where we may be going? I mean, obviously we've been applying for jobs, but didn't get the job at Alfreton Town or PSM Makassar. Can't say I am disappointed about either of those. We did just get offered another job at Persatuan Sepak Bola Lamongan in the second tier of Indonesia. I mean, I won the second tier of Indonesia. So but I've won the second tier of Indonesia. Indonesia makes 10. We'll delay it. That's the highest paying job we've been offered. Something about the Indonesian league, like I think thinks it's more than it really is. Like they want to be the big boys, but it's that weird league where you have like the initial phase, and then there's like a third place game, and if you don't make that, like you don't play anymore. It's weird. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid. All right, I'm actually kind of enjoying seeing that some interviews weren't successful. And Barrytown. Barrytown United in the Welsh Adran. Wow, wait, they're in the Premier League? No, the Adran Premier is what? Oh, it's Barrytown Women's. Barrytown United women's team in the Adran Premier. See, that's a whole different spin on it. Do women's football in Wales? Can I? Why can I not like select? I mean, I can always just go back to messages. Why could I not select? Like, it should bring down a menu and you see all the pages you've recently been to, and you should have the option to select one or the other. But nope, that's not how it works. Oh, we got to put off Barrytown. It's like 12 jobs in a week, guys, and we literally have no qualifications. We have no qualifications whatsoever. We have no experience. We have no badges. We have no personality. And we are back to the top because Rajasthan have approached Nick Bottom. So here are our options. And I want to get your feedback, whether you're on YouTube or why do you think Santa Cruz is out? I'm just asking. Because I'm already doing South America? Well, let me read through the list of clubs again. And I want you guys to have a little discussion while I refill my water and pee and do all that necessary old man midstream stuff. We have Police FA in Malaysia. There is Yeni Malatyaspor in Turkey, Iran Rangers in Hong Kong, Rajasthan and Shanmari FC in the Hero I League in India. There is ABFF U19s in Belarus. There is Bernjesits AIK in Sweden. Midlands Wanderers in South Africa. If I didn't mention already, Santa Cruz in Chile. There's that team in Indonesia, Paris Tuan, I can't read my handwriting at this point, CPAC Bola something, and Barrytown United Women's in Wales. So you're saying if we have the options, if we have India and Hong Kong on the table, that kind of just goes above everything else? I kind of agree with you. But I this ain't just my save, guys. This is yours as well. So I'm gonna let you guys talk amongst yourselves. In fact, let me put in the chat what they are. Sorry. So Police FA in Malaysia. Probably should have been doing this the whole time. Iran Rangers in Hong Kong. There is Yeni Malatyaspor in Turkey. It's an E. Shanmari FC in India. I'm getting rid of the U19 right now. I'm making an executive decision, and I'm doing the same thing with Santa Cruz and Indonesia. I'm already making some cuts here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clubs to choose from. Police FA in Malaysia, Iran Rangers in Hong Kong, Yeni Malatyaspor in Turkey, Rajasthan, India, Shanmari FC, India, Bernjesit AIK in Sweden, Barrytown United, Wales. I knew you were going to say that. What do you mean? Why do they have negative 34? I don't know what that means. So coming, you better believe it, and I would do anything for love. I don't know, Deshamba, but so I want get active in the chat. I will read it back when I get back, and we will pick our club. I don't want to influence it any more than I already have. They're dead last with negative 34 points after 12 matches. I don't know. I wonder if it's like that in this database. No, that's not the right place. Some days I just pray to the God of sex and drums and rock and roll. There is absolutely no league table. There are 100. Oh wait, that's the Turkish Cup. Oh! The league hasn't started yet. They're currently in last place on negative 42 points. I mean that's a YouTube video in the making. I should make note of that to see if we can keep the team from getting relegated. That's just too funny. I'm gonna say no to this with them right now. I hope you guys don't mind, but no. let me just cross them off here. There we go. So I'll be right back, guys. I need That is just absolutely hilarious. Unbelievable. We didn't get the Grobinia job. We're going to reject the offer from Santa Cruz. I'm with not me, I think. I think it is honestly between Ibn Brew Rangers and Rajasthan. So in case anything like super interesting comes up in between, we're going to delay for one more week. So we'll delay both of those jobs. Police FA, not really interested. I have not. So right now, it's between Rajasthan and Irrenbrew Rangers. We'll see if anything else comes up. We have asked both to delay for one more week. Like, these are all jobs I'm either not interested in or are obviously not interested in me. No, 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 no. Woohoo. Those are the ones that I'm most interested in. I love when I get like rejected right off the bat. That's always fun. Vigbyholms in Sweden have offered us a job interview, which we will attend. I don't know if we're going to hear from them before I don't know if we're going to hear from them before we have to make a decision on the other jobs, which I'm fine with. Don't bring me down, 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 down. And how could you get up to get nachos when I was like trying to make a decision? Did not get the job in Australia. All right, we're going to keep Chanmari around as well because they're the other Indian team. Although I'm not as excited about them. Yeah. I kind of agree with you. So I think we say no to Burn Yassits as well. They also have pretty high expectations. I mean, maybe we could meet them, but I think I've made my decision. I mean, it's almost a coin flip. But okay, so where my thinking is right now is part of me feels like I could always get a job in Hong Kong in any football manager. This is the first time I have ever been offered a gig in India. So I'm not sure if there is a valid reason for me to not go with Raja. Does that make sense? And is everyone okay with that? Oh, we didn't get the job with the Colorado Rapids. And I kind of feel the same thing about South Africa. So we're going to say no to Midlands Wanderers as well. Seattle Reign have rejected a trade offer. Okay. And we're definitely rejecting Indonesia as well. Are we good? Are we good with Raja? I'm good with Raja. Australia, Chris is okay with that. Not me. Are you okay with that? I know there's more than just the two of you, but yeah, sure. Except we have been offered the job at Vigby Homes IK. They are in Sweden. Division 2, Norra Svealand. Is that like North Sweden? Athena? What are they offering? 200 a week. Yeah, we're doing it. She's a bomb. Although Barrytown women. Rajasthan United. A 1-year contract on $525 a week. 2 actionable objectives, which we can't see. Because 200 a week is 20% of their total club wage. Let's enter contract negotiations. Let's go for the 2-year deal. Let's see if we can get a 2-year deal. We'll sacrifice some money. It only cost me $35 to get an extra year on this contract. We are finalizing the deal why is there no big deal about it? But Rajasthan have today confirmed the appointment of Nick Bottom as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised. That's the first time I've seen those words in Football Manager 26. So glad that made it over. Where did I put my water bottle? Oh, damn it. I need hydration. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 17-year-old, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Vijayadhara Nagar Stadium. He replaces previous manager Walter Capriel. Sharif Khan was considered to be the favorite for the job, but it is unclear whether the club favored Bottom all along. We know they do. Bottom rejected the offers from Barrytown United, Chanmari Football Club, and Hong Kong Rangers FC. Top reactions. We're delighted to announce the appointment of USA's Nick Bottom as our new manager. Nick Bottom is the wrong choice, says Shivani Hemanth. He's not up to the job. I don't know if I disagree with you. Hope Nick Bottom brings some good American players with him. How will he get on it? Oh, are they the Desert Warriors? Dude, we are managing Desert Warriors. How awesome is that? They were a professional side with a fairly professional personality in the Hero I-League. Love it. We got ourselves a cool nickname, too. Supporter profile introduction. So 2 expectations from the supporters. Become an established Hero I-League team and strive to make progress on and off the pitch. What does that really mean? 950.0 social media followers. 290.0 season ticket holders with no season ticket holder waiting list. Please sign one Aussie. I will see what I can do. And so here's why I say that. Probably I'm not going to have the biggest scouting network to begin with. And when I do this particular save, well, I'm going to do most saves, but in particular this save, we actually scout players and we sign who we scout. We sign people we have information on. If one of them happens to be Australian, I will give them... We had... Oh, what was his name? Not me. Do you remember? The ugly Australian we had at Stuttgart. What was his name? We had a big Australian center back, and he was just ugly as all get out. You don't remember the ugly Australian? So we're expected to be mid-table in the I-League and reach the Duran Cup. I wonder how difficult that's going to be. As far as our budgets are concerned, the 1.7 thousand a week in the wage budget is what's available. Currently spending $7,000, so we've got about 20% of our wage budget to dole on out. We have 20,000 in the scouting budget, and our scouting range is the league itself. We're not going to make any adjustments to that. I'm disappointed that we don't get like the big Like they reserve it for when you start the game, but not when you join a club. This is one of those immersion things that is problematic. Oh, by the way, we've got a match in 4 days against Chanmari FC in the group stage of the Cup. So I guess we've got to go through the stages to reach the Cup proper. So let's see how that works, shall we? So the Durand Cup, let's go match rules. Okay. Group stage. How does that work? So the top 2 teams make the quarterfinal of the Cup. Top 2 teams out of all 16? How does that work exactly? Well, I guess we're going to find out. So in our group is Chanmari FC, us, obviously. SC Bengaluru, also in the I-League. And Shillong Leong, also in the I-League. Okay. Fantastic. So, because we have a match coming up in a couple of days, we should probably... And I'm shocked that it hasn't already made us do it. We need to set up a tactic. We can't set up a tactic yet. We haven't looked at our club. Shall we look at our club? Oh, and my bookmarks automatically loaded as they were before. Fascinating. We have 32 senior squad players. Clearly the best of whom is a striker, prefers whose best role is as a target forward. In fact, our 2 best players are strikers. Gerard Artigas from Spain. He is a star player. Stands at 6 foot, not much jumping reach to speak of. He's already 2 bookings away from a match ban. He's got sprained ankle ligaments, but he should be ready in time for the match. I could. Raja Shahan, United FC. I'm not going to change it on YouTube though. YouTube, it'll be fun. The discovery is all the fun. Leading the Desert Warriors to the top of India. I'm just hoping to survive the season, honestly. He's also making $650 a week, so he's most of our wage budget right there. Then we've got Tomyo Shimre, Indonesian. No, Indian. I'm sorry, he's Indian. And we need to look at like foreigner rules and all of that. Although I don't see... Oh, there is a foreign designation. All right. Tomyo Shimre, better finisher. Pace could use a little work. He's actually better in the air. Also standing at 6 foot. I mean, this basically just screams to me 2-striker system. The rest of it, like, just looking down here at these roles, like, my brain immediately says 4-4-2. Right? 2 strikers at the top. Got left midfielders. No attacking midfielders to speak of. Till you get way down here. And they're injured. Team looks fairly young. I like it. William Poliankum, making 170 a week. He is a left midfielder. I guess he could play a left attacking midfielder as well. Not much for the crossing. Work rate's okay. Some pace to him. Not a lot on the technique and the... Well, flair's okay. Not the highest level quality player. He's wanted by DFC. Which one's DFC? Oh, Delhi FC. Oh, that was the team that offered us an interview that never officially offered us an interview. It's a much better badge anyway. The badge is righteous. Wait, let's say we've won the second division. Our highest ever league position was 5th in the I-League, and that was last year. Knasi Kongsit. Also, not very good. Best position is a wing back on the right side. He's got a very strong right foot. No traits to speak of. Love the work rate, decent pace and acceleration. Only 5'5" though. Yeah, definitely 4'2". Tandamba Singh, 26 years old, 360 a week. Relatively decent pace, 5'10". Can't dribble, can't finish. Has no first touch. So off the ball is terrible. Positioning kind of sucks. He can tackle, however. And he's a 4-star player. Yeah. Tandama Singh, we just looked at him. Yeah, we did. His best position is a DM as a box-to-box midfielder. I mean, he can't really do that. Sangpu Singsit, another left-sided winger. No crossing, no dribbling, no flair, but no technique. The work rate on this team is pretty good. Decent level of agility, no right foot to speak of. Goo Kookie. Have I heard about the Cum Dog? No, I don't believe I have. Is dribbling not allowed in India? 12 pace, and again, look at the work rate, fantastic. Not an offensive player at all, barely a defensive player. I thought the major was a little lady, suffering. 24 years old. Only making 150 a week. Bats Kimlong Tong. His name is so long I can't even see it. Tong Hugh. No dribbling ability. He can pass the ball. Go along with the strikers and try to win the second ball and counterattack. I mean, these polygons are tragic. Got some... Like, the physicals aren't terrible. No strength, though. Seems to be a common theme. Sarai Nagy, right wing back. Very strong right foot. Again, decent physicals. Love this song. Marking of 7, tackling of 5. Off the positioning of 5. Doesn't really have the work rate either. Yeah, we can't... What do? We run. No strength, though. I mean, there's just no... 19-year-old Surendra Singh. I mean, it's literally going to be Singh, passes to Singh, over to Singh. But I'm here for it. I mean, he's a center back, so 6-foot center back, 8 tackling, 4 marking. Dear sweet Lord. Gursimrat Singh Gill, another center back, 5'10". I think we're doing like double no nonsense center backs. Because this guy is not playing center back as much as we love the role. Lal Falkima, 24-year-old, 33, 330. I haven't been paying attention if any of these guys have capped for India. Lord help me. Left wing back, left full back. I think we just go full no nonsense on the back line. He's our best dribbler with a 3. This is I don't even know why I'm still looking at players. Like, it doesn't really matter at this point. You're right. We've got our system. Arrow reach of 9. Our goalkeeper is 6'1". James Kitan, Indian goalkeeper, 30 years old. Yeah, screw it. I mean, like, what's the point? Wing play? No. Direct counter attack? No. Route 1. We can't even play counterattack because our guys just like can't play the requisite defense in order to make counterattack really work. Where is their 4-4-2? Where's like your regular basic 4-4-2? Does it just not exist? Like, this is the list of all formations. Where is the 4-4-2? How is there no 4-4-2? That's what I'm going to have to do. I think it's so funny that it's not there. What do we want to do out of possession? 4-4-1-1-2. Oh no, I'm sorry. 4-4-1-1-2 DM. Or the 4-2-2. Screw it. We're going 4-4-2 across the board. No nonsense center backs in the back. Yes. Full backs in the back. Is there no nonsense? No, just fullbacks, but dribbling direction. Don't dribble at all. Oh, there it is. Dribble less. Passing strategy. More direct. More direct. Dribble less. Oops. Oh, what role should playmaking? Ha ha ha. No. Run the 2 wingers? You think so? I'm just afraid our guys are going to like try too hard. I mean, obviously we want the target forward. I like the idea of the target forward. Enjoyed the false nine quite a bit. Now, but do we really need somebody linking play if we're just like chucking it forward? I think we just go regular center forward. I mean, on the attack, I'm okay with. With some box-to-box stuff. Yeah, but I mean, for India, and I think his jumping reach is 9, actually. But we got to get the ball to somebody, right? I don't want anyone being expressive. Do you think doing a double box-to-box is too much? Or just start it simple and experiment. I can deal with that. Out of possession. 2 center forwards up front. I think they both track back. One's going to be a central outlet center forward. That'll be the target guy. And the other one will do a splitting outlet center forward. We'll give them 2 outlets. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm all for it. All right, regular center back is fine. I think a regular fullback is, like, I'm going to use regular fullback because I think, like, I've tried. I honestly think the holding fullback is too passive. I mean, this actually, I like kind of like the structure of this. Like it becomes, in the build-up, it's a 2-4-4, and remains basically the same up there. But meanwhile, out of the possession, so it all collapses in on itself with the 2 forwards forward. So we do need to. I don't like the lower defensive line, but I will do I'm okay with a low block. Defensive transition, counter press? Nah. Let's leave it at standard for now. We'll get stuck in. I like that. That's fine with me. No specific trap. Back anymore. I say we discourage dribbling. We have to discourage this dribbling. I'm getting there. So we're going to bypass the press. Long goal kicks. Play the ball to the target for now over the opposition defense. Although I worry that that's going to, we're never going to get the ball if I do that. Over the defense, I don't know how that's going to work. So out of possession, let's go all instructions. All right, so we are on the counterattack. Let's go much higher tempo. Much more direct. We'll stick with the standard attacking with. Play for set pieces for sure. Definitely more disciplined with creative freedom. We want to hit early crosses. Oh yeah, Marissa, we are going full on Route 1. Our team has absolutely no technical ability whatsoever. It's quite funny, actually. We'll leave that unbalanced. Yeah, we're going total Route 1. This is Raja version 1.0. Do we just go attacking mentality too and just I'll figure out which one I should. I'll see who's playing where. So we've got a no nonsense goalkeeper in possession, who becomes a line holding goalkeeper out of possession. Oh yeah, we are god awful, and I'm loving it. I'm not too worried. Honestly, Marissa, I'm not too worried about it. I can't be. I cannot be worried about it. So this is my quick. Well, let me do our best 11. So here's our best 11. I do enjoy new tactics. So it looks like Singh and Gukuki. So who do you think? Like, all right, let's look. So 15 work rate, 12 pace. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna investigate the PP. 14 work rate, 11 pace. Positioning of 6. What else should I be looking at as far as composure, decision making, maybe anticipation? 8-6-8 for him. 6-6-6. 12 aggression. Oh, magic bus. Found my pressing defensive midfielder. I told you they were awful. And it's awesome. So SPP is Shafil PP, a 27-year-old right/center back from India, making 180 a week. 2 stars of current ability, 2 stars of potential ability. He's pacey and he's 5'7". He's my best 11. He's not going to be starting. I was just doing this. I was just doing this. I was just doing this. Well, now they're in the top flight in India. I was just doing it to get a sense of who might slot in and which of my defensive midfielders I was going to do that. I need to get my water. I'm getting super duper dry. Hang tight. I will be right back as soon as I figure out what the hell I did with it. Dog, what'd you do with my water? I think it's still downstairs. Hold on. So apparently it no longer exists. I still have some Dr. Pepper left over. I have three. I definitely have a Spanish player. Artigas up front is a Spanish player. I'm pretty sure he's the one that should be my target forward, though. Like, it should be like that. I did not see any Ghanaian players. Or, yeah, Ghanaian, right? That's the way that works. Insert column, general, nationality. I do have a Nepalese player in Takori, one of my goalkeepers. He is 6'3". We have nobody on the U18s. We have a lot of players. Lavanhima is injured. He is out 3 to 5 months. Joseph Lavanhima. I know, and he's our best player. Like, by far. It really is astonishing. But look, he's got a dribbling of 9. Like, he is far and away the best dribbler on the squad. Like, it ain't anywhere close. He's the Messi of India. Fourth or fifth tier of Spain? Oh, he'd be fine. He's got to be fine. Let's look at our staff, which is here. Our only vacant role is head of youth development. I'm actually afraid to look at the coaching staff. And the fact that I can't see anything but their contract on this screen pisses me off. Our assistant manager is Vikas Rawat. He is essentially unsuited for the job. I mean, our staff is tragic as well. We have 2 fitness coaches. Oh, my dear sweet Lord. Yeah. I think you're right. I was just curious as to... Let's do some delegating, shall we? I will handle team selection. I'm going to delegate that. I'm going to delegate that. Definitely delegating that. Director contract renewals, fine, delegate. First team staff contracts, delegate. U18s, let's delegate it all. India is absolutely dire. Although you missed it, we were offered a job at a team in Turkey that is, prior to the season starting, on negative 42 points. Great frickin' song. Trying to remember where. Well, I'll worry about it later. Initiating player signings. Yeah, I'll take care of that. I'll take care of the offers. Take care of the loan offers. Wait, what just happened? Negative 42 points. Yes. If they want to sign players for the U18s, I'm going to let them. I'm going to handle those conversations. I'm not doing any media. I'm even going to skip the opening press conference. What's the story with Lens's women's squad? I'm unfamiliar with that one. Achante, what can I say? Care at all? You know what? I don't really care about player development either. Tactics. I'm definitely doing my own tactics. Don't care about that. Match day. Yes, I'm leading the team talks. Don't care about the U18s. Friendly matches, I'm going to take control of them for now just because. U18s, not going to touch. Set pieces. I am delegating that to my piss poor assistant manager. Oh, so they just have a bad team. This is apparently, according to not me, there was financial malfeasance over the last couple of seasons that has added up to a grand total of 42 points. All night long. We have a match in 2 days. I don't need to do the introduction, but I am curious. It's like Luton Town for women's football. We actually have a ton of support. We have a freaking high schooler, and he's got all this support. Our team cohesion is god awful. The team loves us because, like, oh my god, somebody took the job. Mohit Singh is our captain, with leadership of 8. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing any of these introductions. Intermediary suggestions. Emmanuel Lamas could be a good, useful backup for the first team. He's slow. 6-foot left back. But look, he could potentially be one of our best players. Except he's at Juventud. I can't. He's 36 as well, but. I'm just curious. Would he come? Alione Indoor, would he come? 24-year-old from Senegal. At Diba Alison. Yeah, he is. Excellent point. I had to look. Rui Tsuyoshi, Japanese, with if he is yeah, there's no way he's coming here. I mean, if we could get him on like a free loan, like any of these guys would be fantastic compared to the players we had. Even unscouted, I know they would be fantastic compared to the players we already have on this roster. I am not going to meet the media. Sorry, I haven't learned the language yet, guys. Even though I'm sure all of the reporters speak English. Where's Diamond Harbor? In India. In the I-League. Oh, we have a new main kit sponsorship deal worth 7,250 euros per year. Just be like, yes, flick. I think I will. Finances. Yeah, this does me a lot of good. We do have 1,700 available in the wage budget. Create requirements. I can't just do everything? I'm just gonna do. Well, I don't need that position. Like, just give me everything. Give me everything. Oh, I'm just putting it. Just give me everything. Because remember, none of my wingers can actually dribble the fucking ball. Well, right now I'm looking for anything. Bring me players. How are we training? Might try our Ceylon's women's save and try to keep them in 10th. How many teams are in the league? Like, I just assumed there were only 10, and that's why. 12. Oh, so keep them safe. Hey, we have somebody who's actually Tatu Rimuk Sharom, lone listed. He is 18 years old. Oh my God, he's got dribbling of 3. He could be one of our best midfield. He can pass. His positioning at 12 vision. Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm like, he actually might be fine. I mean, according to our staff, the only position issue we really have is here. We really only have the one right winger. We'll figure something out. I'll make it work. Oh, my dear sweet Lord. He's not even on here. We've all right, so we have senior and U18 squad. Like, how is the guy that we just looked at not... Oh, because he's only a... I wish you could just put frickin' everybody in here. Like, look at all these midfielders I have that it just doesn't recognize that I have them. Well, I put him in the wrong place. Barbed wire. Like, he's still only bad, but... I mean, this guy could maybe... Like, if he can play attacking right, why can't he play regular right? Doesn't matter. I don't even know why I'm dicking around with the squad planner. I was just using it to get a sense. I just wanted to put him in there and see what it said about him. Shamari have made a loan, an approach for... Oh, it's a U18 manager. Riley, wait, is that in yours? Oh. Riley Wood. Oh, but he's Australian. He's only 5'9", and he's a center back, so no. But I mean, look, he can dribble. He can dribble. If I put him at left back, he would be my best dribbling left back, even if he was at a 3. Marco Pervan. Great first touch. Very good composure and determination. He's Croatian. He's at Cibalia right now. Couldn't afford him. I mean, we could if we were just going to sign one player. Pedrito as a backup. He's actually not making a ton of money. And he could... I mean, look at these crossing numbers. Crossing and dribbling. Like, I mean, is that Cadiz? Well, he's at Cadiz, so... Oh, screw you. Loan him to me. This'll solve my right wing problem. Optional future fee, sure, why not? I mean, I've got $1,700 to spend. There are players I'm going to definitely need to get rid of. I've had them work before. I mean, they're just basically saying this is what we wanted. Wait, the club currently has a higher wage budget than we're currently spending it on? Oh, that means that we have more money. That was a stupid way of them saying we have more money. Pedrito's, the offer has been accepted. Now he just has to agree to come to us. Meanwhile, Laohun Manwia has just picked up another injury. Deep line playmaker. Dribbling 2. I mean, that's not like... Passing of 7, teamwork. That is a good question. What are the foreign rules? All right, match squad must have at least 2 under 22 players. Must be at least 1 under 22 player in the playing 11. Match squad must have no more than 6 foreign players. The match squad must have no more than 5 foreign players, not including Asian players. There must be no more than 4 foreign players in the playing 11. There must be no more than 3 foreign players in the playing 11, not including Asian players. And that just takes me to Asia. I'm trying to see who's considered Asian. Or foreign, I should say. I think I only have the 1 foreign player anyway. Yes. I believe that's what it is saying. Minimum squad of 20, minimum of 3 goalkeepers in the squad. That's the registered squad. There are 13 teams in this league. Bottom 2 get relegated. It sounds to me that way. I swear to God, my manager does look like Lulujo. I didn't mean it that way. It just happened. Oh, I need to get to bed. But we're going to play our first match because glutton for punishment. Baby, we can talk. Oh, fuck it. Let's go dynamic mode. But that ain't getting us nowhere. God, the Indian, the... What the... We'll get to those emails in a minute. We are favorites against Shanmari FC. Ranesh transfer saga set to develop. Mumbai City goalkeeper TP Ranesh is a transfer target. He's short-ish. I mean, relatively speaking. He's wanted by Where is Churchill Brothers? Of course, they're here in the I-League. Why wouldn't they be? Yuki Nakashima. He's only 5'9" and he can't jump. All right, Artigas should be fine. Requirements. These are recommendations from the requirements that I had. Well, I'm not going to look at them this way. I'm going to just go into the requirements thing. Only one right midfielder. And that's Himanshu Singh. 5'3", 16 years old. Whatever happened to instant exactly. That's why. I ain't got no scouts. I do not yet have any scouts. But I have got a fully scouted Andreas Persson. Only 5'10", though. So let's look at the other positions and see. Oops. Center back. How can I not? I don't care that he's 5'10". It's Muhammad Ali. He's obviously the greatest. Now I got to remember like who. Oh, he's Indian. He's Indian. Muhammad. This guy's Indian. I don't remember the names of any of my center backs. Why doesn't it show me their positions in this list? Well, we know Shafiel PP is a center back. He's not a good one, but he's a center back. Eight heading, 9 jumping reach. But it's Muhammad Ali. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't understand how they turned something that was so good into something so poor. I know, but they're not going to have as cool a name. And I hate that I can't go back to this. People turn their heads each day so satisfied. That doesn't really help me. Defensive attributes. Jumping reach. All right, Adedeji Adebayo, 27-year-old Frenchman. He's a fringe player at Thionville Lusitanos 2. 9 heading, 16 jumping reach, 7 pace. And it brings me back here. Fuck me. Albin Halimi, he's Kosovan. I skipped a guy. I thought he might have been Indian. 14 jumping reach, 8 pace. Gustav Hellman, I know nothing about. Oh, wait. I'm just going through the guy's team now, which is dumb. I wish you could go back. Why can't I go back? I wish you could use this. I wish. Lucas Oddison. 9 heading, 15 jumping reach, 10 pace. 6'4". Expecting 10 to 15 a week. He's got 10 tackling too? Holy shit, give me this guy. He's free. No, I don't want you to end the contract. I need you now. For dribbling. He's my best all-around player. Forgot you gotta come over here and do it. Oh, and at least it lists it, so if you forget. Our offer has been accepted. Our offer for Lucas Oddison has been accepted. For dribbling. Oh, negotiate contract. He wants to come here. He wants a lot of money though. Like, dude, you're making 10 euros a week. Leadership of 8. Of course you can be my vice captain. All right, we're getting close. 450 for 2 years. I know. That's why I let it go, and I then went down in the money. He is going to be surprisingly not our highest paid player. That is Artigas. But he is going to be our best center back by a mile. All right, let's see what our staff says. All right, Artigas is starting up there. 45 minutes, we'll see. Ironically, most of these guys are like, yeah, I kind of know the system. Nobody has any sharpness because we just joined the club. So Shimray and Artigas, right? Oops. I mean, Ashkadeep Singh is nothing compared to Tiomo Shinray. Left. Let's go with William. I'm just going strictly on. You know what? We're playing the kid. We're gonna play the kid on the right side. PP is no. I mean, it is very tragic where we are right here. 6 foot. Singill is 5'10". All right. Kungsit's going to go there. And let's go Mohit Singh. Who's going to be our starting goalkeeper? Is it going to be Kitan? What are our other choices? Shah. Shah's 6'2". Not good on the one-on-ones, but it's got the aerial reach, the handling, decision-making, decent aggression, 14 jumping reach. Kitan is... Come on. Marginally better at the one-on-ones. I'm going with Shaw. I think covering more area is going to be more important. I think one-on-ones are going to be an issue for us no matter what we do. Although, what about Shadar? No. And Takuri. We've got goalkeepers coming out of our asses. All right, you need to come off. You cannot be out there. So we have a striker, kind of like a right wingy kind of guy who can be there. There's a center back. How tall are you? 6'2". Can almost tackle. Work rate sucks. Like, who else do I put on the bench? I mean, frankly, like this whole team, it's a fucking crapshoot. No, it's amazing. All right, so it's going to be Shah in goal, Kongsit Singh, Singill, and Singh on the back line. Our midfield is Singh and Goku. I can just say ball to Singh, and I'm going to be half right. I got like a 50-50 shot. Polyankum is going to be our left wing. Riamek Churum is going to be our right wing. And with Shimroy and Artigas up front. Oh, good Lord help me. Let's see how this works. We're using our super... Should we go on attacking mentality and just say fuck it? Let's start there and see what happens. Now I feel bad bringing in a new... Maybe one of these guys can play left back. I'll let my assistant do that. I'm gonna get so confused. All right, a match before we go to bed. Mohit Singh is going to be our captain. Go and impress me. Sean Murray Football Club running a 4-2-3-1. Part of me wants to look at their squad to see just how they stack up to us. Fascinating. Gonna sing one and sing two. That's why we have the editor, my friends. And it's raining, of course. Oop, ball over the top, looking for Shimoy, but he's unable to get to it, and it's won back by the opposition, whose name I already forget because of these stupid... we're getting dominated in possession. That's not a shock. Wouldn't expect it any other way. We have 2 shots, 1 on target with a .03 XG. Still not convinced that the XG is actually working properly. We did just get caught offside, if you happen to notice. This is the Cup, so maybe we're not going to see a lot in dynamic highlights. I just realized. Let's turn dynamic mode off to see if maybe we see a little bit more. With the rain and Shambhala. All right, let's see how things go. Singill to Singh. Playing it forward. Can't get it past the defensive midfield. And here comes Shamor the other way. To the near side. Sina Ralte easily gets past his man. Get back there. Thrown into the middle. Singh will head it clear, but he can't get it past his man, and he blocks it. The other way, Shimoy heads it to nobody but Sina Ralte. It's like Pong. We have no-nonsense defensive midfielders, too, apparently. They're saying to remove the hit early crosses. I say no. Kong's it to throw it in. Final third throw in. 42 minutes on the clock. Played into the middle, and Tatu Riamakchurum, the 17-year-old, with the goal. It is 1-0. That was comical, that goal. I mean, the goal itself was fine. Just the way that it was defended was absolutely tragic. Baraja with a 1-0 lead. Ball played in. Oh, Singh getting up over everybody. Clearing it, but not far enough. Shot on goal. And Ali Shah able to make the save. We have ourselves a goalkeeper, my friends. He boots it over everything. 1-0 Rajasthan over Shanmari FC. 4 shots on goal apiece. 2-1 shots on target. Getting killed in possession, but again, not our game. Piece of cake. Snot-nosed 17-year-old on the sideline just going, yeah, I'm good. Like how much can you imagine a 17-year-old managing a professional football club up 1-0 at the half, just absolutely smelling himself? Are we dribbling the ball? How are we doing? Paulie's not having such a great game. Our strikers as well, but it's kind of to be expected if they're not actually seeing any action. Booted forward. Can't quite win it, but Kongsit settles it down, gets it back from Paulie. Over the top, looking for Artigas. He can't get there, but Singh settles it down. That's the midfielder Singh. Paulie gets past his man, puts it on, hits the post, comes to Sharom, centers it. Artigas can't get a boot on it, and Singh will track that down. Not sure which Singh that is. Gets it to Singh, who turns it over to... Nope, not Singh. Free kick. Come on, Paulie. Put this one home. Off of the wall and almost in. That would have been hilarious. Can you only imagine? All right. Shirum drops it wide to Singh, the right back. Singh Gill ahead. Can't get it past the defense. Korshiga plays it to the wing. In. Blocked out corner for Sean Mari. Let's try Sangpu Singsit. Don't know if he's a good choice, but he can supposedly play the position. Paulie for Singh. Artigas taken out. Oh, no. He might be injured. You know, he was only supposed to play for 45 minutes anyway. Let's put in Aktadeep Singh, of course. I mean, if we have the opportunity to get another Singh on the pitch, I believe we should take it. Only 20 minutes left to go. We've got a 1-0 lead. Singh Gill to Singh Sit. Sent back post. Singh heads it on and oh! Just missed the target. I mean, it ain't football. It ain't the greatest football in the world, but that is obviously not our pressing. No, it is. Kuki is supposed to be our pressing defensive midfielder, and he just kind of let them walk all over him. I mean, I'm honestly... Whoa. What the hell was that? I was about to say, before that move, that I'm honestly not feeling under threat from the other team. So I feel like we have been the better team in this match. Oh, yeah, just... I mean, it actually is okay that you take your time. I am afraid to turn on, like, time wasting or anything like that. I'm afraid to turn the tempo down. Like, I think that's the only thing that is, like, saving us. What the heck? Like, the goalkeeper's got to go after that, right? Let's see what happens if we go to balance, though. That was their best opportunity of the match. Easily. All right, Shaw is in no rush to take this kick. I will take a 1-0 victory in the cup. But not really so good at throwing it over everything, is he? Singh. Shimre. Out wide. Sharom. Make the move. There you go. Look at that. 2 dribbling. Sends it into the middle. Looking for Singh. Cleared away by Quadrisha. Played forward. Moving it through the middle. 84 minutes have been played. We're playing boot and scoot, and they're like trying to do ticky-tacky here in India. Which, honestly, isn't a bad alternative. I mean, think about it this way. I mean, if nobody in this league can dribble, then just constantly pass the ball around. That's certainly got to be the way to go. Fair. Great defensive play by Singsit. Sent in quickly. Oh, look at that. Dude, I love this kid. Riamek Sharon making a massive defensive play. He does have 3 dribbling and 3 technique. One strength. I mean, what more could you possibly want in a player? I mean, they really are starting to turn the pressure on. They are definitely putting the heat on. A time waste. Let's go a little wider because they're playing pretty narrow. I'll take the tempo down a touch too. He really does have it all. But he may not have the attributes, but he has played his little ass off. Sinks it around the side. He's got Singh. Pauses. Throws it back post. Looking for Shimoy, but Zolfon Mawuya able to come off of his line and grab that. Oh, settled down well. They're trying to beat us at their own game. Into the middle. Good job by Singh to clear it. Gashiga. Played in. Shot on. Shot tips it forward. LFC coming on for Sean Murray. Corner. Dealt with easily by Singh. Out wide. In. Corner again. Oh, he was offside. This is going to be a fun save, my friend. So here's what I am trying. So I've got one more weekend that I'm just like absolutely slammed. I am going to try for Saturday night, but I am making no promises. But next week we should be able to. There should be some nights next week we can stream, and then we can get back to like regular like weekend type stuff. Definitely. Starting not this coming weekend, the weekend after. Final play. Singh deals with it. Cleared away. Kongsit's got it. Clock still ticking. We've played 2 minutes of the 2 minutes added. And the whistle goes, my friends. We have won our first match in India. Shanmari 0. Rajasthan 1. Our youngster scoring on the header. We were not at our best. Maybe we were at our best, and that was just our best. Singh made his debut. Which Singh is that? Oh, Tandomba Singh. That's our DM, right? Yeah, that's the DM. All in all, pretty good. I mean, we're not top of the table though. We are in second place right now on goal difference. Because Bengaluru scored. I think. No, they're not our next opponent. Shillong Lejong is next. That's coming up in a week, and then we've got Bengaluru. But a pretty nice start. I'm kind of happy with that start. Let's rate out, even though I'm going straight to bed. Who is playing Football Manager? Anyone we know? I mean, yes and no, kind of. Speaking of Leeds United, about uptime of 10 hours. Jesus Christ. Let's go control base delete. Why not? We're going to do that. He's currently in the Champions League with Spurs. And apparently he brought Harry Kane home. Thank you so very much for being here. Check out the YouTube stuff. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight. Hopefully I will see you Saturday. If not, probably Monday. Definitely can't do Sunday. So probably Monday night. Wanted to get this kicked off. We will begin in earnest next week, and I hope to see you then. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.